As a teacher, I've watched children for many years as they carry out the basic functions of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And I've grown concerned that for many of them, they lack a sense of the underlying meaning of these fundamental operations. I don't know that we can necessarily blame calculators for this, but they certainly aren't contributing to solving the problem. For example, when I enter 4 plus 3 to get 7 in a conventional calculator, it does a pretty good job of obscuring what it is that is going on. But what if we could make a calculator that the more you used it, the more you understood the underlying meaning of the arithmetic operations? And a calculator that, as often as you used it, it helped to enhance your number sense. Well, that's what we set out to do, myself and my colleagues at Math is a Sport, in constructing the Touch and Slide calculator. This calculator also represents 4 plus 3 to get a result of 7. But as you can see, in contrast to a conventional calculator, the visual representation of the operation is clear. Moreover, when I want to change the calculation, I actually grow or shrink the number bars themselves to move to a new calculation. Subtraction is the same button as addition because we want to teach the children that they are inverse operations of each other. You'll also notice that when we toggle back and forth between them, we get another member of the same fact family represented. Another feature of the Touch and Slide calculator is that I can lock down the result. So this currently displays 10 minus 2 equals 8, but the child can ask themselves what other numbers have a difference of 8 just by sliding up and down. Okay. The same operation, namely locking the result bar, works just as well for addition, so I can ask what pairs of numbers add up to 16. When it's developmentally appropriate, we can extend the calculator to include the negatives so that it covers a wide range of integers. Now the calculations can become much richer. In particular, notice the use of red in contrast to blue so that the child can understand which operations are contributing, which are adding, and which are subtracting from the current result. Another real problem that students have with the negatives is understanding the relationship between plus 18 and minus negative 18. We have an equivalence button here that allows the student to see that these are really the same underlying operation, or, if you will, the difference between subtracting 18 and adding negative 18 is now much clearer to a child. They don't have to memorize arbitrary rules. They can see visually why it is that those are equivalent operations. Well, we've just talked about addition and subtraction, but the calculator also can be extended to handle multiplication and division, which we'll discuss in a later video. But more than anything, what I hope you see is that we've tried to construct something that will engage the child and that allows the child to discover the meaning of the arithmetic operations in a way that's visual, kinesthetic, tactile, and even auditory. And I hope, as parents and teachers, you find that useful.